guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Remi for those that are new here. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about body types and how to best dress your body types. Yes, so there is no worst or best body type. You simply need to know the right outfits to flatter your body type. So first of all, before we start, I want you to know that your body type is based entirely on your body structure. So it's not something you can exercise away or you can change. So yes, to determine your body types, you need three measurements, which are the measurements of your bust, your waist, and your hips. And the relationship between these three numbers will tell you what category of body type you fall under. So there are 5 basic body types. I will just quickly go through them. The apple-shaped body type. So in the apple-shaped body type, your upper body is bigger than your lower body. So most of your weight is concentrated on your upper body. So your bust is typically bigger than your hip, and you don't have a well-defined waist. So most of your weight is in your midsection. So for apple-shaped body type, think Adele, Amy Schumer. Then in the second body type is a pear-shaped body type. So for pear-shaped body type, the lower body is typically heavier than the upper body. So you have bigger butt and thighs compared to your bust. And just think Beyonce, Kim Kardashian, bigger lower body. So the third body type is the hourglass body type. This is the most coveted body type of all and the most balanced body type as well. So your hips and your bust measurements are proportional. That means they are almost the same, and you have a well-defined waist. So hourglass basically. So the inverted triangle body type is the most athletic body type of all. So you have broad shoulders and your bust is also bigger than your hip, but your midsection isn't big. So I don't want you guys to get confused between apple and inverted triangle. So in apple, most of the weight gathers around the midsection, while in the inverted triangle, your midsection isn't big, but you have broad shoulders and you have bigger bust compared to your hips. So think Naomi Campbell and Angelina Jolie. Yes. And the last but not the least body type is the rectangle body type. So this body type is typically straightforward, rectangle. You don't have a well-defined waist. Your hips, bust, and waist measurements are almost the same. So yes, you don't have that waist arc, and it's fairly the same basically. So now that you know the body type category that you fall under, it's time to talk about how to best dress the different body types. So there are 3 basic tips I will tell you guys about before we start talking about the individual body types and how to dress them, and these tips apply across different body types. So number 1 is balance it out. Like I said earlier, your body type is entirely based on your bone structure and not your weight. So you want to use your outfit to balance out your hips, your bust, your waist, and your shoulders. Then the second tip is draw the eye. So take advantage of lines and draw the eyes where you want it to be. Lines can help you create curves, lengthen your torso, create the illusion of a snatched waist. Basically, just take advantage and draw the eyes where you want it to be. Use lines and use patterns. The third tip is colors. So the eyes are more drawn to light colors and patterns more than dark colors and monochrome and monotone colors. So just bear these 3 in mind. Now let's talk about the different body types and how to best dress the different body types. So for the apple-shaped body type, like I said earlier, your waist gathers around the midsection. So you want to draw attention away from that area and instead draw attention towards your neckline. So V-necks are your go-to necklines. Wrap tops and peplum tops work really well for this neckline. A-line dresses and empire cuts. So empire cuts are, I'll attach a picture. Basically, they have like a cut underneath your bust. So you highlight your bust and then the rest of it is free. So yes, empire cuts, A-line dresses work really well for this body type. So patterned dresses as well and patterned jackets are also really good for this body type. For monochrome looks, dark colors on the upper part, 3/4 sleeves would also work well for this body type, and you could also wear flared bottoms, palazzos to create a balance. Do you guys understand? Yes. So bonus tip, statement earrings to draw attention to your neckline. Have you people been looking at my neckline all along? It could be because of these earrings. So yes, statement earrings to draw attention to your neckline. So for the apple-shaped body type, you want to avoid figure-hugging tops and skinny jeans. This will just draw more attention to your midsection. And also another tip, try and replace your waist belt with an upper waist belt to create an illusion of a smaller waist. Do you guys get? Next, we're going to talk about the pear-shaped body type. So the pear-shaped body type typically features a bigger lower body, like we mentioned earlier. So all you need to do is strike a balance. Since your shoulder are narrow and your hips are wide, you can even create the illusion of a hourglass body type if you strike the right balance. Ruffle tops that add definition to your upper body work really well for this body type. Peplum tops, square neck tops, any open neck that shows off your collarbone really works well for this body type. Cow neck tops, this draws attention to your upper body and also adds volume. So draped fabrics basically works wonders for this body type. High-waisted pants and straight pants also work, because high-waisted pants make it appear like your waist are smaller than they actually are to create the illusion of a hourglass figure. And skinny jeans with loose tops help create an hourglass illusion as well. So basically balancing out your upper body with your lower body. So skinny jeans on the lower part, you already have a well-defined hips that you want to show off, and a loose top will make it appear like you have a bigger upper body than you actually do. Now, bonus tip for the pear body type is to wear drop earrings. They bring focus to your face and shoulders, especially when your hair is pulled back. So drop earrings. And statement necklace would also help draw attention to your neck, just like drop earrings would draw attention to your face. Next, we're going to talk about the hourglass body type, the most coveted body type of all. So for the hourglass body type, I think this is a very easy body type to dress because it is well balanced. So you want to take advantage of your waistline. You already have a very small waistline, so my dear, show it off. Show off your waistline. So use your waist as your focal point. This means to wear snug clothes and accessories. A belt would always be a good idea. So use belts to draw attention to your waist. Directing attention to your waist will make your curves stand out even more. So dresses that cinch at the waist are always a good idea. V or plunge necklines or straight out necklines help you flaunt your upper body. Wrap tops and peplum tops are also always a good idea. A-line dresses or similar cuts also work really well on this body type. And needless to say, body hugging dresses are your thing. Almost anything looks good on this body type. Bonus tip, if your dresses don't show off your defined waist and you want it shown off, then just use a belt. Belts are your go-to accessories. So the inverted triangle body type is the most athletic body type of all, and if you guys remember, this body type features lean hips. So you want to add definition to your hips and create a balance. Let your neckline and your hips steal away the spotlight. So for this body type, think peplum tops, a scoop neckline, because these make your collarbone the focal point of your top half. Also, V neckline work really well for this body type because it opens up your chest to create a long, lengthened neckline. For this body type, pieces that add volume near your hips will always be a good idea. So cropped wide leg pants, boyfriend jeans, straight cut jeans are all good ideas. So for the inverted triangle body type, the bonus tip is to let all the patterns, ruffles and layers be on the lower part of your body. This creates a more balanced look. Next, we're going to be talking about the rectangle body type. The advantage of the rectangle body type is it's fairly straightforward. So you get to decide what area you want to concentrate on because your hips, waist and bust are almost the same measurement throughout. So for the rectangle body type, you can pinch in your waist to exaggerate curves, e.g. add a belt to your dress, and this does wonders. Then you also want to go for dresses that add definition. So think A-line dresses and skirts. They work really well for this body type. Also, patterns, pleats, ruffles work well for this body type as they add definition where you want it to be. So if you want to add definition to your hips, all you need to do is wear pattern skirts or A-line skirts or ruffled or pleated skirts, and this works wonders. Sleeveless and sweetheart necklines also work really well for this body type, and blazers, coats, basically layering things creates the much needed drama for this body type. If you want to create the appearance of curves, then you have to pick tops that accentuate your upper body and gives definition to your waist. So peplum tops are a good idea. Wrap tops because they accentuate your upper body, and also when you tie them on your waist, they give definition to your waist. So I think we've covered all the body types, and I hope you guys find this helpful. So we can agree that peplum tops and wrap tops are always a good idea regardless of your body type. So when in doubt, Pick a peplum top or pick a wrap dress and you're good to go. So yes guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I put out a new content. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.